What's up, what's up, what's up, YouTube? Hey, I'm glad you guys could make it in on this segment I like to call My Opinion. Well, I was contacted the other day, and someone wanted to know what was my opinion on this Ashley Madison scandal. Now, I don't know if you've heard about it, but Ashley Madison, what that is an online dating site where all these rich people, what they do is they set up this online account, this profile, and they put in their credit cards and do all this little stuff to have an affair online where it is discreet. So the story broke, I think it was last week sometime, the story broke where these hackers or maybe a disgruntled employee is going to leak all the information. They said it's hackers, but it could be anybody. Now they're going to leak all the information on all of the people that were on the site. Come to find out, 95% of all the people that were on the site that had a profile were men. I mean, go figure. 95%, you know it was men. Women don't pay for booty. They just don't do it. So men got on the site, 95% of them, and I think like maybe 5% of them were I guess the people that run the site started up these profiles to make these men feel like they were getting somewhere with these women that didn't exist. So I hadn't gave it much thought, but now that I think about it, it's stupid. Men are dumb. We spend money to cheat. It's stupid. See, the difference between men and women, see, women will cheat with Bob at the office because her man at home wasn't giving her what she wanted. So Bob at the office told her she was cute, sent her flowers and all the little stuff that she told him that her man wasn't doing. So that's how women cheat. Men, tell you how men cheat. Let me show you this. A girl walks by, he goes, man, she's cute. I'd hit that. There you go. They cheating. Men are dumb. So when I heard about this, I was like, you got all these rich people that made these sites and these men that spent their money to cheat. Men, listen, let me help you out. If you have money and you want to spend money to see women, look right down at the bottom of your screen, hit me up. We can go to a strip club, bro. And you can spend your money and we can have these strippers, help them out. They're going to college. We can help them and do something good for society. Come on, man. God, let's help the women out. God, you know, hey, don't you judge me. Anyway, long story short, I thought about this scenario. And I said to myself, what's really going on when you break it all down? So, I'm going to give you my opinion on this. See, marriage is not what it used to be. Now people are working on their second, third marriage. And so the whole marriage thing is kind of watered down. And over a period of time, it's been getting worse and worse and worse. And it gets bad because most people in our society, they want to point the finger on everybody but themselves. See, I was kind of like that too. I've had relationships in the past, and most of the time I'm so dwelling on what she did and not what I've done. What did I do to help this relationship become a train wreck? What did I do? So I started analyzing over the years some of the things that I did that made her feel some type of way where she might have felt like she wasn't needed, wanted, or any of that other stuff. So I started analyzing what it was I'd done wrong. And a lot of people in relationships don't do that. Mostly men. Men do not do it. You know, men just feel like, hey, I don't want to talk about it. If I'm talking about it, I'm crying about it. And so men have this thing where we want to stick our chests out and don't want to tell a woman how we feel because we feel like we punks. I mean, that's just it in a nutshell. And women, you guys want to keep nagging about the same thing. And when you do finally get something out of us, you deny it. You don't want to take responsibility for your actions. So I say all this to say one thing, that if you're in a relationship and you need someone or some site to tell you that your spouse has been cheating, you are not into that relationship. See, when you get into a relationship and you meet someone and you fall in love with them, you get married to them, you know how they are. You know what type of person you marry. Now, over a period of time, you should know their habits. You know when they want to eat, when they sleep, when they want to have sex, all this other stuff. But then when you get this disconnect and you don't stop it and have a good form of communication, because see, that's what it all is. It just means that all the people on the site, somehow there's a breakdown in communication within the relationship. So the best way to repair that or bring it to an end in a civilized manner is to find out where's that disconnect. So you should set your spouse down and say, look, for some reason there's been a change. I don't know if there's something I've done or something that's going on in your life or something that's wrong that's making you act how you're acting, how you're not treating me how I want to be treated. So let's start here. Tell me what it is that I can do to make you feel better or make you happy, which in turn is going to make me happy. You know, communication is the key. But if you don't have communication, then you don't have anything. Stop arguing about the toothpaste when you know it's not the toothpaste. That's not what you're arguing about. You're arguing about the way they treated you last week or the week before last, or how they made you feel like you weren't wanted. So do away with all the egos. Sit down with who you're with. You love them enough to marry them. Love them enough to come to some understanding that what's going on, tell me what it is I'm doing wrong, and take responsibility of your own actions, and maybe that might save your relationship. So in my opinion, if you're with someone, their habits have changed, and you have to question, are they cheating on you? Then the disconnect is already there, and you're probably the damn problem. So, hey, it's just my opinion. Peace. Talk to you next time.